Welcome in everyone. We are once again here with Blueprints. It is day 24, and we have all the things to find still. So let's get into it, shall we? We made a lot of progress yesterday. So for those of you who don't want spoilers, now's your time to run away. But for everybody else, let's get into it, see if we can't solve something new today. I have some goals. Not a lot of goals, but some. We haven't been able to manage consistently getting to the antechamber. We do have access to a particularly necessary lever in the foundation, through the foundation, but not through the through this, because I had it half flooded for a while, so it should be all the way not flooded now. Yeah, it is all the way not flooded. Don't fall into the hole. But we don't have it unlocked because we require a particular key to get into this entry. So once we have that door unlocked, which does require us currently to get to the antechamber and out again, we got to do that. But first things first, let's see what flavor of day we are having. Reminders, coat check, then bash some walls, also reservoir levels. Yes, yes, yes. Indeed, indeed. Do we want the trading post today, or do we want tomb access today? Because the coat check bash walls combo wombo is important. But then we have to get the secret garden key. We have to be mindful about the weight room. Some other things. We have to get into the basement. We have to find all the other bashable walls. The tomb will allow us to have possible access to all three underground entrances. And the trading post allows us to trade items for more useful items. That's pretty much what the trade-off is. I also need to get the boiler room plus pump room, powering it, being powered, situation involved, so I can play with water levels as well. We're on the same page, Trav. We have the same vibe. Okay. Let's do tomb. I'm gonna do tomb. I'm gonna make sure that it's open, but I'm not gonna go any further because there's no reason for me to go further. There's a dig site, so shovel my beloved is once again relevant. Okay, we will have some coins. I haven't picked up my allowance yet. That's stupid, but it's fine. So I don't have the statues memorized yet. Where is... Nope. Nope. Wrong place entirely. I need the outer rooms. Tomb. Gardener, baker, farmer. Gardener is this one. Yes, it goes in a pattern. Gardener. Baker is over here. Then we go around the pillars to the farmer. Across the way to you. Chimney sweep, maid, which is this one. Hello? Maid. Thank you. Horseback rider. Queen. Now it's open. I grabbed the coins. We're good. Alright. But just so you can see that it grabbed them. It grabbed. I don't have the magnifying glass, and I do need to get the stamp from down here. So if we get the magnifying glass and we're coming back this direction, we have that as well. Okay, so that is done. We has entrances. Allowance. We're rich. Okay. How do I want to tackle the day? I don't think it matters. Hello, parlor. What shenanigans do you have for me today? The car keys. Early car keys. Interesting. The gems are in a box with a true statement. We'll see. The statement on the blue box is true. We'll see. 2 of these statements are true. If 2 of these statements are true, then well, okay. Let's go by the rules. Let's refresh ourselves with the rules. There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. So one of those statements are absolutely true. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. One of those statements will absolutely be false. Only one box has the prize within, the other 2 are always empty, which means it does not matter whether the statement is true or false on the particular box that the prize is in, there's only one prize. So we have a true statement, a false statement, a variably true or false statement, and a singular prize between 3 boxes. 2 of these statements are true, which does not necessarily mean that this is a true statement. The statement on the blue box is true, which means that if both of these are true, this one is false. The gems are in a box with a true statement is false, which case it would be the box. Now, if this box is false, and this box is true, and this is true, then the gems are either in the blue or the black. Which is to say not probably the right answer, because then you've got a 50-50, and these 3 statements are supposed to lead you to the true box. Now, if this box is true, and this box is true, then this box is also true, and that is also incorrect. So I'm pretty sure that the gems are in the black box, because that's the only viable one where we get led to the box. Black is looking mighty tempting right now. I've gone through the logic as far as my understanding of the logic works, and I'm pretty sure the gems are here. Only one way to find out. Fantastic. I feel better about myself already. All right. The hallway's pointing in the wrong direction, but the nook is tasty. I like the den, but sometimes I like the den elsewhere, although this is a perfectly reasonable place to put the den. I'm gonna go for the nook, though. I don't mind things being a little windy. And then I regret that decision later, but that's beside the point. Okay, no extras that I see. No coins randomly on the floor. Just the guaranteed key. Okay. Security is always a good idea. Yes, yes, security, security. So if black is false, they're in black. What if black is true? Also in black? No. No. In possibly in black at that point. It's a 50-50 split. We don't like 50-50 splits. They're terrible. Okay, no extra items that I see. No coins scattered on the floor or anything that I noticed. Okay, okay. Let's get into the computer and do our computer stuff. Alright. Anything laying about that I noticed? No. Feeling good about myself. Security keycard system. Please lower your shit because I don't have either the keycard or everything turned off. If, however, things go offline, please unlock all the doors so that I can still get around the area. Log into the network for me, please. I can type properly. I need to go to remote terminal access. And we're gonna go to the laboratory to start our craziness. Let's hope it's a good one. Okay, so for each bedroom you draft after your second, each time you unlock or bypass a security door, whenever you draft an archive floor plan. I like the bypass security door. We have used it before, and I do like that this gets stuff, because this is situational. This is certainly an option, but I prefer getting currency items. Thank you very much. We're gonna do this one again. It's a good one. I've run this experiment before, and it is very, very nice. Okay, we need to get our staff services special order request in. Please, shovel, my love, be in the store. It may or may not be in the store right now, but we are always in need of a shovel. Literally. So shovel it is. Okay, we need to go downtown. Storeroom. Nothing extra in here today that I see. Just the usual suspects. Desert and dessert. Okay. Alright. Before I go too much further in this direction, let's go east side. Ooh, spare terrace. We love a spare terrace. We love spare terrace. Spare terrace is our best decision we ever made. Also, timey-wimey hallway. Look at this spare room. It's not quite fully in... This frickin' compass. I'm ignoring it again. Screw you, compass. I don't want you. Be a coin purse next time. Jeez Louise. Oh, boudoir. Boudoir. Then I have ivory dice. Ooh. Oh, yes, please. Oh, please and thank you. Boudoir, my friend. And more gems, too, but... Anything extra? Just the dice. Lucky die, ivory dice. Let's go. We're playing dice games now. And also gem. Bing. Look at that. I can afford so many different rooms. And all the green ones will not count against us. It's very good. All right, what do we have up here? Bedroom. Den. Boudoired bedroom? Ooh. Kind of liking den though. Yeah, we'll go den. Den, 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 den. Okay, nothing extra that I see sitting around on anything. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, let's go this way. Chapel Y. Chapel Y. You're not even the one I want. You're not the one that I want. And you're even set up properly, too. Fine. Chapel. You get your way. You get the cool chapel music. You can have your little tithe. Asshole. Anything in the corners? No. Nothing in the pews. Anything on the altars? No. Of course not. Because you're an asshole. Alright, we'll leave this one alone for a hot second. Drawing room. For free rerolls. Hell yeah. And a gem. Do I see anything extra? No? I don't see anything extra. Okay. Let's go this way. Courtyard. Ooh, is that the good spot? Probably not. It's good soil. It's not rich soil. Okay. Courtyard. It's a little early for patio. I often get the shovel in courtyard. And it would be very connecty, which means that I can bypass chapel a lot. I like that. The best position in the early game for the greenhouse is right here. Possibility for greenhouse? Yeah. And look, I don't have to pay for either of these with gems because of Spare Terrace, which is so nice. Courtyard. Shovel? No. Not shovel. That's okay. I can live with metal detector. Metal detector's fine. Okay. Let's go drawing room again. See what we get on the other side that we want. Hallway could be pretty good here. I wish the configuration in the hallway was different. But it's not bad. Let's see if we can get something more interesting. Okay, this hallway configuration makes me happier. Would I have liked it to be flipped up? Would I have liked a 4 corridor? Yes, but this hallway configuration is not terrible. Or we could do observatory. I don't know what stars we're up to offhand. We had... What did we have last time? Let me just go look. We had Southern Cross and Clavis the key. So we're up to 14 sliced Diamondus Minor Farmer's Apple. Ooh. Ooh. Well, they can't drain my gems because I have Spare Terrace. They don't cost gems anymore. None of the green rooms will cost me gems right now. So all of the gem... Today's star count, if I took Observatory, would be 14. I was just talking about that. Which is more steps. I could live with that. I could live with that. Yeah, why not? Do it. Bing! 14. Anything on the tables? God, that sound is so good. Just the book as usual. Alright, let's get our effects. Bing, bang, bong. So I got 3 extra steps right off the bat. Apples now give 5 steps instead of 3. 2 or 3. I think it's 2. And then I just got extra diamond, extra diamond. Excellent. All right. Let's find out what this room ends up becoming. Didn't want any of those there. Nursery could be okay, but that feels like a waste. Pool! Not the configuration of pool that I want, but it still gets pump room into the draft pool, and I might be able to do something about it. Also, I could have the office, which I don't necessarily need. I don't care about cutting off chapel, but corridor is great up further up. Fuck. Pool it is. Running shoes? No. No items today. That's fine. Not that I need another way through. I check, because I've seen, like, random coins over here on the edge of the pool, so we check. We can only get our feet wet. Okay, let's go uppies. If I have streamer luck today, this will be the greenhouse. I do not. I do have the veranda, which would be really great here. Hallway would also be really great here. Love me a good hallway. I'm gonna go for the veranda. Trunk. Do I want to unlock it though, is the question. Yes. Sometimes I get keys out of it. Nice. That's exactly what I wanted. Thank you, trunk. Paid for itself and then some. Yeah, we haven't gotten quite there. All right. Hallway? Hallway, my friend. You're such a good hallway. You're so good. Good job, hallway. Passageway could be really good here. Passageway. Yes, yes, passageway. Okay. Beautiful. Can I get a hall closet, please? No, but I can get utility closet. Cool, 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 cool. I'm gonna have to go back to the security room, like, stat. Point. Thank you. Keyguard system, fuck off. Gymnasium, fuck off. Garage, yes. Dark room, we'll get to you. Maybe. Okay. I need to get to security. Let's go through the foundation. Kind of a waste of hallway, but I will take it. I will take it. Where? Where? Oh, key. Huh. It's the first time I think I've seen that happen. Usually it's on a table, but I have been trying to check floors more often. All right. Hallway. Oh my gosh, hallway. You're being so wonderful to me. Also commissary. But commissary is going uppies. Not a good configuration for me in this spot. Okay, can I get hall closet right here, please? Hall closet. No, but I can get coat check. Holy shit. I'll take coat check. Hello, coat check, my old friend. Please. Please, thank you. Also, let's put car keys in here for another day. Or, yeah, car keys. Thank you. I'll come back if I need them, but at the very least I know where they are. I'm cackling maniacally. Okay. Enough of the cackling. Power hammer. Okay, so I need to go back to workshop. And this was sledgy, battery pack, broken lever. It is power hammer. I don't know if it's called super shovel. I just know that that is a thing. And I imagine possibly metal detector plus battery pack plus is this a thing? I don't know. We'll find out. Maybe someday. Maybe, baby. Okay. Where do I need to go? I need to go this way, and I need to go down. And of course, this is where I get the garage. but I need to go down, and I don't want to thread my way all the way back around. Pump room will get me there, and I still can get up through foundation, so pump room. But I need pump room to be connected to boiler room, which I don't have. So unless the next room is boiler room, this could be problematic. Maybe I should play it safe and go with West Wing Hall. I do have one redraw that if I put pump room here and don't get boiler room, I could try again. Don't put anything in there. Stash the power hammer later. I know. I'm just holding keys there so that I know I have something there. It's less about what is there and more about the brain association. West Wing Hall. I know. It's a sad hallway. It's a very sad hallway. Okay. This is where I get the greenhouse? Mother fricker. Well, I'm taking the kennel because this is a dead end and this is a dead end and I need to get to security. And if I get the shovel, it will be baller. Hi, puppies. Hi, puppies. Oh, you want pets? Okay. So good. So good. Okay. Did I get items? Is there anything here? No, just the dig spot. Oh, so thirsty. Security, we're back. Okay. Keycard system. Keycard settings. Set security level high. Because they are offline. Motherfuckers. Okay. I know. Wild thing is going to happen. I'm gonna put the hallway closet right the fuck here. Running shoes. And now I get the key card, which is hilarious. Okay. So, I have to go back to the foundation. You know what I'm gonna do? Ding ding. Because I don't need keycard, but at least I have it there in case I forget to put things away. Alrighty. Back to foundation. So we can do the uppies. Commissary? Bedroom. Bedroom is so good here because I will be going through this area a bit. Bedroom has saved my ass when it comes to steppage. On occasion. Ooh, and trunk. Okay. Wha-bam! More keys. Excellent. Pee-pee! Yay! Indeed, you're back, you're back. Thank you for the 17 months. I adore you. You're wonderful. Peeps. Peeps. We're shouting her out because she's amazing. If you are not following Psycho Phoenix, go follow now, immediately. Let's do this. She's wonderful, she's lovely, she's Scottish, and she's back to streaming after her internet's been out for a while, so please give her all the love from me, if nothing else. Pretty please. And thank you. Good thing I got those keys. This is what I get here? Rude. Rude. Pantry it is. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Apples. Nom nom nom. +5. Yes, I know that there's money in here. There is definitely money in here. Alright. Commissary goes down. Dark room I could deal with. Billiard room goes uppies. Do we want more keys? We always need keys. No, I'm gonna do dark room. I know this is wild. But, minor jump scare incoming. Oh no, it's dark. It's okay. We can fix that. Dark room on. Gymnasium off. Dark room on. Garage on. We good. Lisa good. Okay. Done. Now. Actually. Let's go up the east side a little bit more. Greenhouse. No. But gymnasium's already done. This is only rank 6, so dining room can go a little further up. Office would be okay. I'm gonna go gym. And see, it doesn't do the things. Ooh, yay. 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 Okay. Nothing. None of the beeps. Okay. Nobody lost their coins here. Let's just go uppies. Green room. Greenhouse. Yes. Yes. Showroom. We don't have enough money for anything in there. So if we manage to find the broken lever, we can actually use this one. Howsomever. Ooh, what are we on? Rank 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, we got a good one too. I did it, finally. The random factors have aligned for me. Love that. And we get the shovel. Oh, lucky greenhouse. I love you, shovel. Look at all those gems. And the watering can? It's my lucky fucking day. Holy shit, you guys. Holy shit. I'm not 100% sure, but you may not be able to find the broken lever since you're currently holding it as part of your power hammer. I don't know. We'll find out. Which components are taken off the list when they're used to craft is a bit fuzzy. That's fair. This room is rarely open to me is the only thing. So, like, I'm celebrating that fact, if nothing else. And, wha-bam! It's a door. That just give me... Yeah. It makes the greenhouse not a dead end. Oh, guys. The broken wall will stay broken, and as a bonus from now on, the greenhouse will have an exit on that side. You've opened a new door. That's amazing. I don't want to go this direction. I kind of want to go up east from the passageway. But, oh, that's so awesome. The gardener's logbook. More logbook. Oh. Okay. Sorry. I need, not this. I need, I closed the thing that I needed. Clues. No, I'm gonna put this... What is my fingers doing? Fingers, why you fail me? Jeez Louise. She loves me. She loves me not. She loves me. She loves me not. February 1990 to when I get fired. I think this is Mr. What's his name's logbook. This is a record of my many indiscretions and lapses of judgment. Should this logbook ever be found, know that my guilt is exceeded only by my failings. By Denny. Oh, Denny, Denny, Denny. He's a fuck up, that's for sure. Person who's writing in red pen may not, in fact, be Denny, but here we go. As the groundskeeper of a vast estate, it is my responsibility to ensure the property remains well maintained and beautiful all year round. From the many green rooms of the manor to the sprawling lawns, it is my duty to attend to every aspect of the grounds, ensuring they are orderly, presentable, and accessible so they may be appreciated by both guests and the family. That would be the day. This logbook, many years overdue, will serve as a record of some of my duties, discoveries, and contributions I've made to the estate over the many years I have served here as groundskeeper, and however many more are yet to come. Not many, apparently. Danny Ravane. Okay. We are learning secrets. We love this. February 25th, 1990. A few months ago, I made a truly remarkable discovery in my role of Mount Holly horticulturist. Through years of breeding and experimentation, I successfully created a new species of flower with a fruit that resembles a gemstone in every detail. Although the fruit is not edible, it is nevertheless a marvel of nature, possessing all the beauty and brilliance of a genuine jewel, but with the added benefit of being entirely organic. Despite the creation of this flower being my proudest accomplishment to date, my joy was slightly curbed when I was informed by Randolph Moore that my employer's company, Cinca, had decided to deny my request to announce my discovery to the public, completely disregarding my years of hard work and dedication to this project. This decision was absolute rubbish. I have poured my heart and soul into this project, investing countless hours of research and experimentation to create something truly extraordinary. I feel this flower has the potential to make a significant impact on the field of horticulture, and it feels like such a waste to keep a gem like this hidden away for, quote, further research. As I suspected, they wanted the flower to serve primarily as a cheap way to produce resources for special floor plans. Well, I do have to pay for the floor plans. Oh my god, guys. We actually get into the mind of Denny this whole time. He's been kind of vilified by everything that we've found about him. He was up to some shenanigans. Now we might find out why. And also he's in love with somebody. That could be interesting. October 21st, 1990. I had high hopes for this logbook, but I have struggled to find a reason to add another entry. My employer's decision earlier this year has left me feeling disheartened, and I find it difficult to find the motivation to continue in my work. I am aware that my disappointment is affecting my performance, and I am reminded of that daily when I see the houseplants slowly dying as I make my rounds. Perhaps I should quit. I really, really should have. Okay, so he is annotating his own book from, like, after the fact. I get it now. I did mention that the estate had cheaped out on the gems, so it made sense for the keys to be pretty poor quality, too. Yeah. Yep. January 8th, 1991. My ambition has been reignited. I overheard, perhaps with some prodding, that the employee contracts for the staff are kept within the Baron's private office on the 10th rank. In fact, a fact that I found quite remarkable considering that the house only has 9 ranks. This all but confirms the long-held suspicion that the rumored 46th room is, in fact, north of the antechamber. A suspicion that I had always considered too obvious to be plausible. As much as I wish to abandon all pretense of caring about my job to focus on this new project, I fear I must resume my gardening duties for the sake of appearances. It has, after all, been a long time since the north side of the house has received the groundskeeper's undivided attention. Let's trim the hedges and see what we find. Ah, yes. Gardening as a way of having an excuse to be somewhere. Oldest trick in the book of being a sneaky shit. Look busy. If asked what you're doing, your job. We know that the Sinclairs, or at least our uncle, our great uncle, is not a proud, upstanding member of the country. Okay. Now we know where all the alternative rooms are. Possibly. Or at least something. January 11th, 1991. If there is a 10th rank, it is impossible to perceive its existence from the outside. So if it does exist, then I'm going to assume that reaching it can only be done through the antechamber. Sadly, security has gotten tighter in the year after Mary's disappearance, and that room is no longer locked behind regular doors that can be opened by regular keys. No, that would be too easy. Instead, the Baron had remote access levers installed in several different rooms of the house. Funny enough, I already knew the location of 3 of these levers, as one was recently installed in the greenhouse, and another 2 were installed in the secret garden. Secret garden, Mechanarian, Great Hall, secret garden sealed, greenhouse, weight room sealed. It appears each antechamber door has one primary access lever in addition to a redundancy in another location. Funny enough, I already, yes. It's almost like they were choosing green rooms just to tempt me. No, that's not what they were doing, but okay. March 10th, 1991. Although these past few months of exploration have yet to yield the fruit I seek, I have in that time gained a much greater mastery of the estate and have stolen many glimpses behind the black curtain that veils her many secrets. Among the more exciting of my recent finds was the discovery of a hidden chamber in one of the outer rooms, sealed shut behind a false wall. The stale quality of the air and the unmistakable aroma of corroded metal led me to believe that this chamber has remained sealed for many decades. Within it, I found a large vat and a copper still, their time-worn surfaces streaked with creeping vines of oxidation and rust. Resealed in January after deal in Reddington fell through. I'm unsure if these instruments can be restored to working condition, but if they can, I may yet find a use for the sugar beets and potato stores rotting away in the root cellar. So there is a distillery in the outer rooms behind a door, behind a breakable wall. Possibly the root cellar? Interesting, interesting. We shall see. That's just there to remind me. Okay. Oh, he did get down there. Ooh, this is juicy. August 4th, 1991. At last, I have discovered the location of one of the North Levers. It is deep underground in a location so far removed from any of the estate's plant life that had I been discovered, I would have been completely vulnerable without any excuse but curiosity to offer to my captor. As anxious as I was to pull it, I have decided to wait until the Baron is away, as it reduces the risk of being caught significantly. And once he leaves, I don't think that a delay in returning will be too hard to engineer now that Kristoff is under my thumb and beholden to do whatever I command. Sinclair's inner sanctum. Okay, so Kristoff and Denny were in cahoots. He had blackmail on Kristoff, essentially. Yep, one of them has a secret extra compartment room. Yep. Ooh. The moon symbol. But which one? I bet it's the shrine. I don't know. August 15th, 1991. Well, there's no turning back now. After finally reaching the objective I had been working toward for the last 4 months, I made an impulsive decision in the heat of the moment and took more than just my contract. I found something that I knew could give me the chance to make back some of the money I felt was owed to me, and I grabbed the opportunity without really considering the consequences. Given that there is now only one missing file in the staff contracts, I have unwittingly left an incriminating trail leading directly back to me. My only hope is that they consider it too obvious to be plausible. I'm positive that I'm not going to get away with it, but at this point I feel I owe it to myself to get what's coming to me one way or another. And then he got summarily fired, so... Red envelopes. Correspondence envelopes. Red and blue. Well, I'm not gonna go here. I'm gonna track back through to the passageway and go uppies. But yeah, that was fascinating. I could go all the way down to the courtyard for the dig spots, actually. Let's do that. Let's get our goodies before we forget them. Watering can, sure. Give me a gem. That's why you can use the watering can to get gems. You're literally growing them. Oh, pebbles. Oh, pebbles. Broccoli! Are we breaking the fourth wall today? No, but we are breaking things because I have the power hammer back in my hands. And the greenhouse now is a corner, is a turn. See that? That used to be a dead end. It no longer is. The greenhouse is no longer a dead end. Can of the watering. Yeah, I know. It's crazy. And there is that gem stand out in the apple orchard, which is a reasonable place for him to have stopped off to look things over. Indeed. Indeed. I might have to go snooping all the way back out there if I can afford the steps. I'm making money, my god. Okay. Okay. We have that. I wanted to go up passageway. We do have dig spots in the foundation. Not much more than that. Okay. I don't need the laboratory. I don't really want the archives, though. And the planetarium is a terrible idea for here. I might redraw. Pump room? I need it to have power, though, and I don't have that. The locker room spreads keys about. Or I could just go to the cloister and have what I want. Cloister it is. I don't have the kitchen anywhere, so that was the last of the watering can, but it lasted for as long as it needed to. Alright, cloister. All the rooms are now unlocked. Only one wall for now, but if she gets lucky, there could be more. Okay. Let's find out what is gonna be a dead end here. The ballroom? I don't really need today. Hallway, corridor. Ugh, gross. Gross. This does not get me what I want. I'm going to put the ballroom here. I'm not going to walk inside because it will set my gems to 2. Yeah, there's nothing I need to go in there for. Hello. Thank you. Anything over here? No? Okay. Commissary would be good. Don't need it. Kitchen would be better. Because then I don't have to go around to the dark room to get further up. I need something. But kitchen, I need food for steps anyway, so yeah, the kitchen is now the thing. Experiment success. I am aware. And because I have water in the kitchen, I can go and on and refill the can. Gorgeous. Right. Extra steps if we have the trophy room. I'm not likely to take the trophy room. +5 for every red room. Well, I am gonna take the club sandwich right now. We have 1, 2, 3 red rooms, so that would have been pretty good, but we can do better. I love this interaction so much. What interaction would that be? Like, yes, of course you can refill a watering can. Of course. You just need the right place. I'm gonna grab locker room. More keys, better keys? I just want the pass through to the other side, really. If library was in a different rotation, I would be much happier with library. But library wants to go down, and I'm not happy about that. And study is a dead end room, and I'd have to go all the way around. I don't need anything in the study. I have done the puzzles there. It's got a nice effect. It's got a drafting effect. But if you had another route open, study would be awesome since you could use gems to redraw, but it's a dead end and poor location. Yeah, it's just a terrible location for it. So I'm going to take the locker room because it at least gets me through. I don't actually have to open the lockers unless I'm desperate for items, so... There's probably some apples in here. Alright. Archives here would not be terrible. I just... much rather the commissary, to be honest. Because I can go up and around. Yeah. Where? Here. Thank you. Okay. What you got for me? Got bananas, keys, and gems. I think I'm okay, but I will probably come back around. Aquarium would be really good here. Yeah, aquarium is really good there. Look, the fish are back. Yeah, you really cannot see X hits the spot there. Nor can you see the arrow. Yeah, you really do need to drain this to get that information. Interesting. Yes, I see it. Thank you. Turnip? No, shop. Coins. Coinage. How many of the gears do I have? I don't think I have any. Yeah, I don't have any gears. This is drafting. I didn't take the pump room. Treasure trove. But that blocks off everything. Oh my god. Literally blocks off everything unless I can get through the mechanarium. I've not been to the mechanarium or the treasure trove. So unless I can suddenly find the broken lever, I cannot actually get into the antechamber of this run. Fucking treasure trove. Okay. Hello. Okay. House and hose. We've never been in here before. That's not what I wanted. Thank you, computer. The green memos you find in this room will always be true. I'm assuming that that is also true then. It is the hunt for green memos now. We may not get a green memo again for a while, but... Oh, and there is a Knight. And type straight. Hey, you seen a green memo in here? No? In this room only means there will be more and that they may not be true in other rooms. So says the green memo. I know. Not 100% on which doors will open, but it might be the one you want. Oh. It's just... Bet you anything, there's always a chest with this symbol on it, and that you always, if you open it up, there will be other green memos in it. But this is the first time I've been in this room, so of course I get the memo telling me that all the green memos are true. I don't see... I can't spin it? I should be able to reach and spin it. I cannot. I'm not seeing any other hidden memos in a weird place just out of sight, and I am trying actively to get into places. I can't seem to break down any of the brick walls. So this is it. Okay, aquarium, don't fuck me now. But these 4 rooms, can't get to anymore. Okay, you have not fucked me, aquarium. Good job. Good job. Conservatory only shows up in corners, so... That door is now unlocked, if it wasn't already. Apples! Nom nom nom. Okay, what did we get? I need the boiler room to show up way more often, but not super often, but way more often. Commissary can stay. Aquarium can also show up way more often, but not commonly. This is fine. Now they're not common, but they will show up way more often. I actually need to start punting commons into higher categories. I have to be careful about what I do. Okay. That's the only memo here. Hardly a spoiler now. Is it. You will find different memos in there on other visits. Yeah, I assumed as much. It was the first time I was there, so they were just like trying to tell me to trust the black print. And it's fine. The workshop? Office would be a dead end. The foyer hallway doors are always unlocked, which is really kind of not useful right now at the end. I need this to come up way more often. I might have to flip hallway into a higher category and put this as common. Workshop would also be good. I don't have the coin purse or the lucky rabbit's foot, but I could play with workshop stuff. Yeah, it would be really useful, but it hasn't rolled up in the conservatory yet. Are you just talking about the battery? Yeah. Battery pack get. Doesn't seem to be anything else. C is for this room. Crate. And rate. C. Alright, what we got? We have running shoes, which does not do anything with anything. We have battery pack, plus shovel, but not metal detector. It needs broken thing. I think battery pack is the same. Oh, battery pack and metal detector do not do anything. Okay. Okay. It's good to know. Good to know. This just can be deleted. It was in the wrong place anyway. So that's fine. Yeah, metal detector and shovel. Detector shovel! Gorgeous. Could have used it a while ago, but here we are. All right. Showroom it is, I guess. If you call it a day while wearing the moon pendant, you will start tomorrow with 2 of the items in your inventory. While drafting, you may rewind time after drawing new floor plans. You are more likely to draw tomorrow rooms while drafting. I kind of want the moon pendant, thank you. Crafty Blue, thank you for the lurk. I think you reduced the rarities too much. I think the only one you upped was Furnace. If everything is common, then nothing really is. On the other hand, it is smart to adjust rarities when you can. 2 random. I know. I'm still gonna. It's gonna be fine. Ugh. So good. Moon pendant powers activate. Okay. Now then. At this point, I think going up and around through the commissary, buying the food there, through the locker room, buying the food in the kitchen, and heading down to the foundation would be our best bet. Yeah. Where's coat check? Coat check is down here. Yeah, we'll go to coat check first. And think about, well, we won't go to coat check first, but yeah. I need to go up and around. Okay. Actually, that's good. We'll go here. I have 4 red rooms now. Yeah. Tomato soup is powerful. I want to make sure I have enough leeway to run around and do stuff. Okay. And then locker room. Rude. Wow, we might get more shit. Oh, that one doesn't have items, it just has a note. Paid for itself. Oh. Deposit key box. Is it one we've already gotten, though? That is the question. 149? Find the vault. Vault. No, it's not one we have. Okay. Maybe I want to put that in coat check. No. Power hammer is so good. Vault keys I can get another day. Back to the commissary to buy keys. They're expensive. I almost have enough money to buy another key. Sometimes it's ridiculous like that. Well, that's not useful right now. Coat check may end up getting that key. Or we could use it, we could attempt it downstairs. Ooh. Okay. Kitchen to gym to greenhouse. No. To cloister to gymnasium. We just need to go around. Or actually, no. Through the cloister to the foundation. Yeah. Deal with coat check later. I have 60 steps. We're golden for whatever shenanigans we want. Okay. Where? Where? Oh. Another key. I'll just hold on to it for the moment. Where? Oh, did I not dig either of these? I did not. Another key. I will still hold on to them for the moment. Is it just... What is it picking up? Is it here? No, it's not. What are you picking up, dude? The other side of the wall is my guess? The ballroom has something. Okay. That does not matter. I did not go into the ballroom because I did not want to reset my gems. I suppose I could now. Nothing to spend them on. Anything here? Are you detecting anything here? No? Okay. Open. Nice. Running shoes. Let's go. Sneak. Wha-bam! Sealed entrance. That stand out a bit from the distance. It does. Yes, I see that. Look! Bish bash bosh. You remember the precipice. Now we can get in here. Yes! Which means we have access to the basement, this direction of the basement, without having to go through the foundation. I may want to go down the precipice elevator for other things. Simon is a safety boy with a power hammer today. Oh gosh, have you got a side entrance? Are your destructions permanent? Yes, I believe so. Access to the foundation from outside, although needing a security keycard will slow you down a touch. Yep. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Excavation progress is going smoothly and crew spirits are higher than they have been in weeks. I believe this increase in morale is in no small part due to the installation of the boiler, which has honestly been a godsend. Now we have steam power and no longer have to rely on raw muscle to scrape and heave at the clay like dogs. The new steam power hoists and winches are fully operational, and we have been able to unearth over 5 times as much sediment per shift as we had been previously excavating. High pressure condenser. Remote power box. We know about the remote power box. The boiler room. The boiler room. Importante. The boiler room. Okay. Okay. Access to the foundation from the outside. All of these. Yes, new doorways. So, okay. Outside of needing the key card to get the foundation elevator to come down, it is good times and great oldies. Oh, wait. No, that's the wrong place. I'm gonna double check something. Is it too dark to see things? Is it too dark in here? Probably. I need to be able to light the torches, and I can't. Can I bash these boxes? No, I cannot. Okay. I tried. I'll just go down the precipice. Elevator real quickly. Mr. Scrake, thank you for the lurk. Welcome in. I hope you are doing well. Oh, it's still worth having, and yes, the coat check has a better chance of appearing if there's something in it, and also a higher chance of appearing near the entrance, so if you're lucky, dip in and out. Yep. I currently have the key card in the coat check. Maybe it was a big brain move. Maybe. Smashy, smashy? No. Smashy, smashy? No. Anything to smashy, smashy here? No, I don't think so. I didn't even use the power of the king today. This is a door that I have not previously discovered. Okay. Ah, dang. I was hoping there would be smashy smashy here, but there is not. Okay. I needed to double check a thing. I have doubly checked it. Okay. Back in the elevator. General tip, May, you keep moving too quickly to notice the change in your cursor. If you want to know if something is smashy smashy, you have to move slower. So you haven't checked that place after all. Oh my god. Fine. I'll go back. You've said this before, and it has fucked me on occasion. The cloister comes to mind. But, like, none of these walls is reading smashy smashy to me. And, like, they won't want you to smash this because there's something to read on it. I was actually looking for more boards because I had thought I had remembered something down here. They won't let you smash this crate because reasons. Kind of wish I could pick up any of those things and make use of them. I know what's the mechanics of this was. I was looking for something out of the ordinary, but like they're not gonna let me smash through this and open up the mechanic here. I didn't actually use the Banner of the King at all today, so never mind, I'm an idiot. Hi. What are you about? I found another puzzle I don't understand. Castle. Could this be related to the cat in the dog area? Well, we know cat. Cat. Ass. Axe. C. T. Lee. Eel? I don't know. It's definitely something. It must be ass. My brain refuses to recognize any other possibility. Look, Broccoli, I need to ask you a question. Which, interestingly enough, if you look up the etymology of ask and axe, you will find that ask you a question is actually a valid linguistic English word. Like, using axe as a way of asking a question is valid. Like, it's a weird, like, linguistic artifact at this point, but it's valid. Look at the cat first. Tip, there will be more clues for this. Obviously, there's going to be more clues for this, and the only one that brings to mind is the cat. So if we go to the kennel... Is that in here? I don't remember. Why can't my brain function? Kennel. Yeah, the kennel is blue. Oh, it's an edition. That's right. I got it in Studio Editions. Kennel. This is a bedroom. This is a green room, if I remember correctly. This is a blueprint. This is also a blueprint. Okay. So this is the picture that I'm referencing. It's this one here. I'll blow it up so you guys can see it better in the screen. CA space T. And if we match that next to what I'm seeing here, interesting. One thing that comes to mind is that the kennel is the studio edition. So maybe other clues are there as well? Good point. Which means we need to find the studio more often than we do. Bummer. Okay. I have been schooled. Once again, Traveler Side was right, and I'm an asshole. A dumbass. You dumbass. And we have this clue now. Nice. Okay. You have so many things. We will go back to being slow and steady wins the race. Can I break you? No. Can I break you? No. Can I break you? Anybody? Anybody? It won't let me break this one because there's a book on it. But why can't I break these other boxes? What's inside them? Give. Alright. I think I've actually done the work this time. I'm sorry that I get excitable and run around like a crazy person. I can't help myself. Can't really think of many things you would know about what to do unless you want to wander the manor and see what else you can break. Yep. That is part of it. There is the possibility that the apple orchard could be really interesting right now, so I'm gonna go there next and see if there are breakables over there. Since I have shortcut my way over here for less steps than usual, you can go play in these outside rooms. Can I break you? No. Can I break you? No. Anybody? Breakable? No? No, just stone. Breaky breaky? No? Okay. Floor breaking? Is floor breaking a thing? Do we want it to be broken? No. What about you? You're off. Can I turn you on? Do you have an on button? A button of onness? There's only one bank that's offline. Interesting. And we can't get in here because we don't have all 3 microchips and we don't know where to find them. We just have the one that's here. I'm not going to take it because I want it to be here. We don't want to kill the supports, so that was a time. Can you turn it on? Sure, try flirting with it. You're good at that. Am I, though? Am I good at flirting? I don't know. I don't know about that. I didn't know about that. I know better than to break anything in here that's a gem. I'm still gonna go look. Like if I go up to anything in here. Yeah. I don't think I want to play in this. But I went. We diggy hold this because of a message in the music. We can't really get to this brick wall, so I'm at the retaining walls over here, so I'm not going to worry about that. But this place has seen better days. Breaky boards? No? Anything? Robert Nogla. Nope. Nothing there. Nothing there. Okay. Time is passing. Okay. Nothing here. Did you know that you can trade the microchips for other items and they respawn where you first found them the next day? So it's a free tradable right there. That's a good point. Good point is made. Okay. Coat check is closer to the foundation than the entrance hall. Is there anything else that I want to look for? We did this one. This didn't seem to have anything. This didn't have anything. This had a dig spot that we didn't get. I don't think that had anything in it, but we could check it. There is going down the tomb entrance and playing around downstairs, though. On the other side. Please take her out. Nope, nothing there, and I can't use that. Not the key. Okay. Okay. You never know. Let's go see if there's stuff in the tomb. Are there breaky walls down here? Let's go rummage. There is dig spot. Got a nail. Okay. Can I break you? No. Can't bonk you back into place? No? Can't break you? No. What about you? No? Hey, great uncle, you want me to bonk you out? I don't have the magnifying glass. Dang it. Now we have sad music. Okay. Should have a lot of money in here. Sure, you could afford something more in the showroom? Maybe. I'm gonna look for breakables while I'm down here. Somebody really ought to clean up down here. Hello? Can I tap you back into place? No? Okay. Wouldn't it be nice if I could just bonk it right back into place? I know why they've done it. It's to give texture and depth to the rooms, but... Kabash? Nope. Should I open you up and see what's going on? No? Okay. I can absolutely buy another thing that I don't have any reason to buy. Okay, it doesn't look like I'm bashed anything in here. Let's go run around downstairs. Hello, ancestors of the Sinclairs. How you doing? Mad respect to all of you who are interred here. Hey, Draxus. Tomorrow, 2 random items in your inventory will be carried over. Doesn't hurt to throw in something valuable on the chance it might be one of them. You're right, you're right. You are not incorrect. Okay. Do I want to move this forward? No, I think I'll leave it there. Yes. We will go to coat check. I promise. Are there cracks in this wall? No. This also does not get the hammer treatment. We cannot access the boat because it's too high. Is there anything going on over here? No. Howsoever... No, the window is on the other side. It's that right there. Hello? And then this isn't flooded because it's the other side of this door. This is the fountain door, by the way. I just have not unlocked it, and usually it's flooded, so... It is not flooded right now. Okay, that's all we can access there, unless we go move the thing. And then this becomes accessible. Can't do anything with that. That is open. Okay, so I don't have to get it reopened. That's good to know. I can set the... Well, actually, I think the boiler room is set on it being open. Was there... Not that I remember. That I've checked every viable location, but... You will never want to move that minecart forward. It's never going to be a good idea. I will put it back before I leave. I just wanted to check this side. This does mean nothing right now, but I'm gonna do it anyway because it's a cool... Someday we will get there. Someday we will get there. Howsoever, I do have a secret key in here. In my inventory. Now. Secret garden key does not go to any of these. But don't say I never tried. And I have keys in my inventory right now. Also, not helpful. So... I could close it, I guess. I'm not going to. It will reset. Alright, let's go move the minecart back. I have the secret garden key. So we know for certain that the secret garden key does not, and a vault key, neither of those matter down here. The car keys do not matter down here. The wind-up key does not matter. These are all keys that do not matter for those doors. So, oh, excuse me. So, we can rule them out. I'm gonna leave it here. We can go back this way. Just double checking I didn't miss any dig spots, but I don't think so. There were two down here. I got both of them. Okay. Any reason to go up this way? Yes and no. Hi, puppy. Not hunting for breakables in every room? I mean, they're very obvious. I spread keys around the house. That's what I'm finding now. It's just keys. Our hammer. There's no way to call it back up. I should go back around and do that. Reed, welcome back. Stream is going well. We're somewhat faffing about. Not really, but somewhat. This was not here before. What? No. What? Back to the pantry. I have a destination to go. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. No, no, no. This is monumentous. You don't even understand. Okay. Are you beeping about the fucking ballroom? Are you? Are you? Are you? Must be. Okay. It probably was here and you just didn't notice. No, I checked that spot because there's stuff there usually. I think something else caused it to spawn. Sure. Watering can. Okay, and key. Anything else? No. What? Oh my god, you guys. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I'm finally getting to the halfway point of this fucking game. Okay. Okay. Just in case. I don't know if I will need keys. Have this. I have the basement key. This is very important. I need to go unlock a door. But for the very first time, I have gotten to room 46. She did it for the animation, but it turned out she actually needed that. Yes, I did. Holy shit, Broccoli. My brain is exploding in glee right now. Okay. Hold your butts, guys. We're about to get cutscened. Okay. Composed. I can do this. I'm so excited. This is all the dopamine I have ever wanted in my life. Here we go.
There was once a red prince who sat on a red throne.
Hello, Mom.
He had a red crown made of rubies and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. He didn't see the birds or the changing of the leaves. And he never saw the sights of life's many symphonies. He couldn't see beyond the red shade he was aware. He never caught a glimpse of the world I had to share. But one day the prince saw something new. And if you look closely, you might see it too. The skies parted and the clouds withdrew. The prince had a new favorite color. The color blue.
Secret Prince. I called it. Oh my god, the lore in this game. Gorgeous. We don't even know everything yet. I haven't even found all the rooms. Holy shit. You have now completed the tutorial? Oh, that's what it feels like, dude. It feels like the halfway point. You're not halfway through. It feels that way. I didn't say it was. Annie Warburton, the voice acting in this game has been phenomenal, and they have like 4 people. Oh my god. Everybody who has worked on this game is absolutely amazing. Why? There's no vote, dude. You're getting refunded because decides that a vote requires me to have a vote in play. Try again, Jazel. And also hello. Have I mentioned that I have first, second, and third, and nobody has taken them today? I am much declaring you queen. I am already queen of my stream. I don't know what you're talking about. Cinca! What? Why is it that everyone goes for third? That is the wildest thing. The only one that has been taken is third. Christopher Manson, who opened many doors for me. Aww. Dogubomb! They did amazing They've done amazingly on this game. We're not gonna stop here. I still have shit to do. Let me What? Your new home. 19 excavated dig spots, 4 shop rooms, 5... That's the end of my run? I don't even get to see what the room is? And 1 new room. I'm calling bullshit on that. The game is partially inspired by a puzzle book. Oh, you still have so much shit to do in this game. I know. Reed sensibly went for first. Who's gonna have second? Come on, second. You did see the crown in there. I did! But I wanted to, like, explore the room. Give me the room! I wanted the room! Come on. Okay. Well, I had so much stuff. Like, I had things I was still doing in here. Save and continue, obviously. I want to... What is a puzzle book? It's a book of puzzles? The next day. What? Whoa. It's not even a numbered day. What? What? There's a new letter for me? Okay. Okay. Now I've been very dramatic in my notes. Christopher Manson is a real-life author and illustrator referenced in Blueprints. He is most known for creating the popular puzzle book Maze, Solve the World's Most Challenging Puzzle, published in 1985. I remember that! Oh my god, that is such a throwback. Which at the same time was made as part of a contest. Each of the pages represent a room, with the goal of the book to reach room number 45, very similar to the premise for Blueprints. Yeah, that is crazy meta lore, and I actually remember that book. I don't think I ever owned it, but I remember knowing about it. Still waiting for a second. Okay, well, that's new. That's the same. That's the same. That's a trophy. That's a new stamp. Open only in the event of the inheritance. God, why can't I spell? I am literally too excited to spell. Also, my fingers have a mind of their own, but I am just like, I'm vibrating. You don't even understand. I'm vibrating with the holy shits. Vibrating with the holy shits. Dear Baron, welcome to Mount Holly, your home. I still remember the first time I was addressed by my title. I was quite a bit older than you, but it still felt strange, especially after a lifetime of hearing my father addressed daily by that same title. But life is a journey of growth. Growing up, growing older, growing wiser, and in our case, growing into the Baron of Reddington. The Baron doesn't have to be a daunting figure. He could be quiet and unassuming, or loud, brash, and boisterous. He could be deceptive or trustworthy, humble or boastful, or any measure of other things, but always clever. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Sorry, my brain is exploding in dopamine and freak out. I'm having a crisis of too much good. That makes sense. When I inherited Mount Holly, I never had to prove myself. They just gave me the keys and left it at that. It felt too easy, too trivial, and very undeserved. Experience comes with time, but without validation, I spent the better part of my youth questioning myself. And as I grew older, that lack of conviction and aimlessness amplified. I never really had any goals or objectives to strive towards. I never had any dreams to realize. I never set my sights on something beyond the horizon. I had a room 46. I never had a room 46 to reach. There is something to the psychology of having something to strive for and having that feeling of aimlessness settle in to melancholy and despair is a very real world experience. One that I can't say I'm an expert on because I'm not a psychology major, but also one that I can say that I have experienced in my own right. Because the older you get, the harder it is to want to start anything new or to reach for a room 46 goal, so to speak, because you're like, oh, I've aged out of ambition, and it's not true. It's very much not true. For me, it's more, I never could figure out what I wanted to do enough to settle on it. Everything was always interesting. And you can't just have everything as your goal. It doesn't work. I know, I've tried. Anyway, let's find out what our great uncle said. The late Baron Herbert Sinclair. You technically never get rid of your title, you just die. And now that you have reached your goal and are basking in your well-deserved glory, shiny trophy in hand and showered with accolades and titles, will you be content to stop there? Or will you look to the horizon and wonder what dreams lie ahead? Ovin Nevare, Herbert S. Sinclair. It's interesting that the former Baron does not sign as Baron Herbert S. Sinclair. He always signs as the person. I imagine there is documentation where he has signed as Baron Sinclair, but it's interesting that he chooses to do that. Now, Oven Navari, we don't actually know what it means. It's Latin-esque, so perhaps there is an actual Latin translation for this, but it could just be an in-universe translation we don't have yet. But it was in the Underground, so we don't know what it means, but it is likely the family. What is that terminology? Like the family saying, or the Adams had one as well. One of those. So here is our trophy for reaching that room. We did it. And so it will be found in the trophy room. Motto. Yes, family motto. You are correct. Thank you, Jazel. And Reed. Creed also could work. I think they've been said. But I'm up to 18 allowance. This is the trophies of Mount Holly. I have the Full House trophy and I have the Inheritance trophy. And these are the rest. I actually have this clipped somewhere else. I am 6 rooms short of the directory. I need to play the Bullseye trophy way more often. I would like to make it a common, but it's an uncommon, I think. I'm well on my way for parlor games. I have not. There's only 8 contraptions that you can make. I've only done 2. I've not won the drafting strategy sweepstakes. I have not unlocked all the 8 realm sigils, so there's a lot more to find. Solve the puzzle in room 8 on rank 8. I've not tried Dare mode, Curse mode. I've not managed to reach room 46 in one day. Like day 1. You'd have to start a new game for that. Trophy of Speed, under an hour. Buy out the entire showroom. Like, there's some crazy shit to do. Okay. Now then. This is still in place. So all of these are still open. I got the vault key and the secret garden key out of all the cool shit that I had. So we have the power hammer in coat check safely in coat check. So that's good. I was hoping I should have used the basement key on this immediately. But if I went and checked, I bet you anything that this is still unlocked. Yep, we're good. I did not take the elevator up last time, which means that the elevator is probably still down. Open sesame. Nope, it is up. Okay. Good to know. But now I don't have to go through the foundation room if I just want to go downstairs. Just double checking some shit. Good to know, good to know. Now that I've wasted so many steps, let's go find out what the flavor of today's run will be. It's also apparently Google translates that its Latin is "I would not have come," although I am going to horribly spoil you and say that it's not actually in Latin. I think one day trophy is why you can import trophies. Yes, I'm pretty sure that is the case. Broccoli. It's also apparently Slavian for "you are dangerous." Again, it's not in Slavian. Dare mode and curse mode are modes you choose at the start of a run, so mutually exclusive to each other. The standard game style, consider them difficulties. Yeah, I'm not advanced enough for either of them, I don't believe. Trading post. We're not gonna play with the shrine today. Fuck you, shrine. No dig spots here. We have dynamite we can't light. It's too dangerous to pick up because we are a safety boy. For whatever reason. I actually want to keep both of these, but what would they trade for? The prism key? Ooh, or lucky rabbit's foot? Okay. Thank you. Have a good day. I'll be back. Have the day you deserve. I'll be back. Okay. The gift shop is new, and likely I couldn't get to it until I had gotten to room 46 anyway. Just close the blueprints, open the shops. Spell properly, please. I suggest that you look closely at things. What am I looking closely at? Are you saying the gift shop? I'm going to the gift shop because I've never been to the gift shop before. You want me to look closely at things? These look the same. This looks the same. This is different. This looks the same. The vases have not changed. We still have all of this as the same. The chairs are the same. Archway is the same. Gift shop, 8, not 7. Minor detail. These are not in order. It's an addition? Is it not in the shops? No, it is. It's in the shops. I don't have these in numerical order. I have them in order that I have found them. Yeah, my blues are in order because these don't have numbers behind them, but these do have numbers. So I have kept these in numerical order so I could keep track of which ones I was missing. But like the other categories do not have, well, you can't tell in anything else because I have them filled out. But these never had a numerical order associated with them. So I did not have them in numerical order, just in order of finding them. Same with these. And same with these. So it's not about numerical order. Sorry, I was like, what are you talking about? 46! We got the red prince. We have Mount Holly. I'm pretty sure that's just Mount Holly decoration. We have our mom's first book. We have... This design is very reminiscent to the grotto, but it's a clock. We've got lunch boxes. Enjoy a lunch. Enjoy a lunch indeed. We have the blue bird. Blue tents. Tents fit for a prince. Sturdy construction, steel stakes, and scouting. Rope included. Base 6 by 8, 40 inches high. Dew dry finish, water resistant treatment. We have t-shirts. We got postcards. Welcome to Reddington. Greetings from Reddington. It's about time you visit Mount Holly. Mount Holly Observatory. Wish you were here. Merry Christmas. Stay safe this holiday season. I give up. I'm stumped. Is that all of them? Looks like it. Fun times. Thanks for visiting. Okay. I should start taking screenshots. Do we have the sketches here? No, no sketches in here. Okay. This is actually going to go here. No. There we go. And be renamed as shop. This, screenies, because you never know what you're gonna need. As a visual reference to crazy shit. What is this? Oh, dirigiblocks. What's this? What's this? There's music in the air. What's this? What's this? Sorry. My brain goes to Nightmare Before Christmas a lot, actually. Any time of year. Does not matter. Good movie. No sketches. If you got this far, you kind of don't need them. Yeah, you kind of don't. But. It's fine. Not all the rooms have them. No, let's save that one for last. I kind of like that it says stay safe this holiday season and you see the safe in the background. I kind of like that. It's cute. Okay. Let's also do the lunchbox. Preferably not. We can actually do this whole display, and that should cover most of it. This room is just so cute. I'm surprised that Swimbird isn't being sold here. I mean, the plushie is, but the book itself is not. I'm surprised by that. You would think it would be, but here we are. Oh, I didn't get the 46. Go. See what they sell. Okay. Cursed coffers. That's interesting. All right. We know some things. Um, Cursed coffers, a permanent addition to the shrine. None would dare to open it. Mount Holly tea, a permanent addition to walk-in closet. It just looks nice. Lunchbox. Permanent addition to the dining room. When you reach rank 5 with lunchbox, gain half your dinner steps. Ooh, swim trunks. Permanent addition to the pool. A pair of swim trunks is always handy for swimming. Just be sure to bring some keys. Coming soon. It's never coming. A permanent addition to the master bedroom. Unlock dare mode. Permanent addition to the campsite. Blue tents can only be purchased after you've proven your merit as a scout by obtaining 8 trophies in your trophy room. Okay. I can afford something. Lunchbox? Cursed coffer. Lunchbox? Cursed coffer. Chat, help me. Lunchbox or cursed coffer? That is the vote. That is the vote in chat. We could do a poll. You guys could make me. Yes, so this is how you get cursed in dare modes? I guess so. I can't afford dare mode. I assume cursed coffers is the cursed mode? I don't know. Lunchbox! You want me to have lunchbox? Okay. Anybody else want to weigh in on this decision? It's a very important decision. Jazel also wants the lunchbox. Enjoy your lunch with a pizza. Ah, I love it. It is the baker. Maybe her name is Joya? I don't know. It's an angel in the box. It's one of the here, let me pull up a particular red room. It's the Paragon of Baking or Cooking. It's her. See? It's her. Yeah, it's one of the angels slash paragons. Very interchangeable. Wait, have you read the book, The Curse of Black Bridge? I have not read the book. I can't afford the book. I don't have the monies to afford the book. Saint, not so much. As you can see in my notes, this is the chapel, and we have these 4 statues whose names we don't know, but we do know that these are considered to be paragons slash angels. Whether the statues are real people or divine figures, I have not been informed. But we know the paragons. Um, you also see them in the tomb. So they don't have the iconic, their iconic outfits here in the tomb. They just have robes, but like, where is? Here is the baker's statue down in the tombs. So Or the chef. Yeah. It makes sense that they put pizza on the lunchbox, though, because her thing is one of those things that you slip pizzas out of ovens with. So you could do other things and that too, but yeah. So that's who that is. I'm gonna go for the lunchbox. Thank you. Come again. So now I have a permanent addition to the dining room. Is the lunchbox. All right. I got places to go and people to see. Let's go. Speaking of the kitchen. Do I want the kitchen so soon? Not really. I mean, it fits there. So does the bedroom. So does the nook. They've changed a lot in this since I last played. I need to start up again. No, it may not be that they've changed a lot, Jazel. It may just be that you didn't find as much. I have been playing for over a month now, so then that cursed coffin shouldn't be there. Maybe it was changed in a patch. I don't know. Personally, I'd buy the lunchbox right now. I just did. I did. You guys are good. I'm gonna put the bedroom here. No one can stop me. A bedroom right off the shop? Terrible. Anything on the statue? Anything on here? Oop, hey, look, it's that postcard. Okay. Well, to the other side. Because that's just how I roll. The commissary right off the bat? Crazy. I'm gonna do spare terrace so that green rooms are not in my need to spend gems situation. I just like the green rooms, so that is where I'm gonna go. A gem. Not the frickin' compass for once. Such a pretty view. Too bad it's not to the outside. Conservatory? Conservatory. Let's go. Oh. I do have the secret garden key immediately, though. That could be really useful. Any extras today? Just lying about? No. Okay. What do we have here? Greenhouse is standard. That's not a problem. I don't always want the greenhouse. Although, if I make it common, then I'm more likely to get green rooms naturally. I actually will change it. Dining room is standard. That's fine. I don't need it until later. Mechanarium is unusual. I'm actually going to bump it up to standard. So that I can focus on mechanisms at some point. That's what I got. That's what I got. Have you ever drafted a spare terrace next to an actual outer wall? I have not, Broccoli. Well, technically this is an outer wall, so yes, I have. That is an outer wall. See? It's just the mural is painted on. Now that I've wasted that step. Okay. Being willy-nilly now. I'm back, but I do have to head out. My boyfriend is back and I'm gonna spend some time with him. Have an amazing stream, girl. I'll be lurking. Reed, have an amazing time with your boyfriend. Say hi for me. Uppies. Hallway here because I want to go uppies. Or maybe pantry here. No. Hallway here. Next to west or east side one day. I will. It's just, it was really nicely timed there. All right, anything on the floor? No. Anything on this table? No. Everything looks the same. It is an E for this room. Plain and plan. Fine then. Hallway, if you're gonna be like that. You just want more love and attention. I get it. I get it. I get it. I love you too, hallway. I know. I know. I know. But I have learned to some degree that sometimes the direction that you are going in is important. Parlor. All right, time for shenanigans. Nothing extra that I saw. Okay. The gems are in a box with the statement containing the letter U. Is there a letter U in here except for this one? No. The blue box is true. There are 2 U's in this. The gems are in a box with the statement containing the letter B. This has 2 B's in it. This has 2 B's in it. And 2 U's. The gems are in a box with the statement containing the letter U. This has a B in it as well. Here's the thing. If both of these containing in a box with a statement containing a letter statements are true, then this is the false box, which means the blue box is not true. But see, there are B's and U's in this. So if this is false and this is true, the gems are in the white box? Yes, there's a U in the black box. All of them have a B. Yeah. I just meant outside of it saying U. This has a U. This has 2 U's. This has no U's, but 2 B's. This has 2 B's. Oh, have you chosen the banner of the king effect? Not for today. In fact, I rarely do because I forget it. Is there a color I want today? I could get black prints today. That could be really interesting. That will roll up. Interestingly enough, if I want to guarantee the tomb, I should have done it before I left the house, but I don't mind not having it. But, like, it would roll up the treasure trove and the aquarium. And maybe one other thing? Just that, really. The tomb cannot be rolled up, but it would have rolled up the tomb again if I wanted it to. Green is a good color. They are free today after all. They are a pretty good color. I do need to do the secret garden. I also need coat check. But let's focus on the box. I think it's in the white box, but I could be wrong. You solved the box puzzle? I think it's white, but I have overheated brain, so I have low confidence. You know what? If we both think it's white, it's probably white. It was not white. Okay. It says a B. If this is a lie, it was the lie. Okay. I'm sad. I'm sad. Okay. I am sad. Yeah. Secret passage. What do I want there? A bedroom. I want a bedroom there. Wild. Aquarium. Of course, aquarium. I love aquarium. Hello, aquarium. We love you. Key. Nice. This is the good soil spot. Okay. Okay. Because blue was always true since all of them had it, and the white therefore was true, which means the black was false, excluding 2 out of the 3. You are smarty pants, Broccoli. Smarter than me, apparently. I think I've been overstimulated by, oh my god, I completed the game, kind of. Screw it. Silver key. If I get into the... I don't want to pick you up. But I could trade you. Never mind. I'm picking you up. The trades will happen. Okay. 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 Nothing extra in here. Before I get too far away, I'm gonna go do some trades. Trading post stonks. That logic makes a lot of sense, a lot more sense than my technique. That's fair. Compass for coin purse. Yes, please. Silver key for Lucky's rabbit's foot. Ooh, if we get the workshop, we can... My kingdom for a shovel, I know. I want to keep the secret garden key and the vault key, because it's not a vault key I've had before. Yeah. And the silver key, while nice, is just that nice. Lucky rabbit's foot. Then I can get more items. More money, more items. More money, more items. Let's do it. Trading post, you are amazing. Lucky coin purse, here I come. Maybe. Maybe, baby. Okay. Happy's this way. Courtyard. My beloved. Shovel? No shovel. No shovel? Why no shovel? It's fine. It's fine. Paid for itself. Let's go. More hallways. Always better. Anything in here? Not that I see. Okay. The pool. Do I care about locker room and pump room today? Not especially. I could also do the den. It's my only way uppies. Any extras today? No, I don't think so. Okay, that's fine. And of course I get the garage, and that would be the end. Fine, Chapel. Have your tithe. You jerk. Okay, first things first. Anything on the pews? No. Anything on the altars? No. You're just gonna take. Fine. Really? This is how you want to play? Well, commissary then. I want the shovel. Check behind this one. Nope. Shovel! Don't have enough coins. Shovel, my beloved. You're just out of reach. It's fine. I know, I know, I know. I could use the banner power, yes. Okay, that's open. Garage? Patio? Pantry. Pantry. Nom nom. Money, money, money. Shovel, my beloved. Time to get diggy diggy hole. Hope for turnips. Key. Good. Turn up! Num num. Coin. Yay. More coinage. Num num num. Love that. Okay. Nothing. Nothing. Tra la 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 la. Lame. Aquarium. Nom nom nom. Okay. What a lucky break for that turnip there. You have no idea. Turnip is amazing. Turnip is absolutely fantastic magical. Drafting studio. Need it. Tuesday, December 1st. I managed to get here. Interesting. This is today's configuration. So. Oh, that is the drafting studio. First one on the right is bullshit, and the last one on the left is bullshit. Everything else is usable. The doors are in the middle compartment configuration. Okay. Oh my goodness. New rooms, who dis? So we know that the vestibule is another room. Vestibule. Hallway. Three of the doors in this room unlock, and the fourth becomes locked. We have the dormitory, the blueprint. Dove coat. This is another rotatable room, a rotating room. I think I want that one. Dormitory is also good, but I've seen that one before. Kennel I have. Classroom I have. Why does it have 3 doors always unlocked? I don't know. An ornately framed yet moderately sized hall, it has served as the original antechamber in the old days before eventually being removed from the estate for having doors that were prone to becoming stuck. That's why. Because the 4th door was always room 46. Which door is locked will be random every time, so it screws up your routes, yeah. Unless you've got keys. A small sleeping quarters devoid of frills and distractions are ideal for the student, scholar, or denizen of academia who wish to focus on their studies without interruption. Study and sleep, rinse and repeat. A towering loft serving home to many of the feathered locals of Mount Holly. As a devout birdwatcher and amateur ornithologist, Mary had petitioned her uncle for years for this to be built on the estate. So this was a room that was near and dear to our mother. That makes me want to take it even more. Add this floor plan to my draft pool, thank you. I have 3 rooms. That was well worth going to this room for. Hello, let me... Yeah, it can be expensive in keys. Dormitory is decent. Best choice. You wouldn't regret the dormitory, but it's basically filler. You will want to visit at least once, though. Yeah, absolutely, because probably our mother was using it while she was going to college, but... A room that was near and dear to her heart that she petitioned for? Very, very important. The cloister would be really great here, actually. Not that corridor isn't good. I like cloister. Money. I has the money. I can go buy more things. Yay. Okay. Treasure trove. I need to get into treasure trove as much as possible. Look at that. It's a different color today. Interesting. I have 2 piles of 5 because I've been here twice now. And I'm making even more money because of coin purse. Let's go, coin purse. Double check all the things. I will stop double checking them once I realize that I only need to care about this box right here. Green memos in white boxes are always lies. Green memos you find in this room will always be true, and yet green memos found in white boxes are always lies. Okay, well, one moment, please. I need to do this. Turn into a toggle. White box messages. There we go. What the white box looks like. What the last message I got. Blue box messages. Will there be black box messages, maybe? That's what the blue box looks like. This whole room's message system is sus. I'm just gonna have that there in case it comes up later. It's very reminiscent to the puzzle box room, to the parlor. So you basically want to have the dev room in your draft pool as long as possible to rotate other rooms. Yes, I like the ability to rotate rooms to more conveniently place rooms. It's nice if you can manage it. Stonks! Oh, come on. Is it a chain parlor puzzle? I think so. But will it turn out that blue memos, if they are found in this kind of box, are lies? Who knows? This is a long-term logic puzzle where you don't know where you stand at any point. I am almost ready to believe that our great uncle is just messing with us to make us waste keys. I can get behind that. Reminds me of waking up Hypnos in Hades 2. Was funny, though. I have not played either of the Hades games. I know, they're amazing, and I should, but I have not. I has not. I already have the spare terrace, so I don't need this one. Library goes up. Nook goes up. I do need to get into the library. But it does mean that I can no longer get into this space, which isn't that big a deal. There's extra shit in the library. There's extra shit in the library. Guys, I'm freaking out. Guys, I'm freaking out. Oh, it's just the coupon book. We've had this before. Hey, cool. Coupon book. I can save even more money when I buy things. Stop freaking out me. Okay, Realm and Rune, the real one. I'm so excited for this. I've had it sitting here for a while. And it just wasn't a good time to pick the library. Realm and Rune. Undestroyed. I'm gonna put unredacted. We bought this, so of course we are the only people to check it out, but I have screenshotted all the rest of them, so I'm going to screenshot this one too. Do I need it? No. Am I going to do it anyways? Yes, and you can't stop me. I've been told they're extremely thirsty games. Jazel, I've watched other people play Hades and Hades 2. They are very thirsty games. But then again, think of the Greek pantheon. All of them were thirsty. Nah, it's a good game, but you don't have to play every good game. I am not playing Blueprints, for example. Keep freaking out. Don't restrain yourself. Aw, Broccoli, you're very sweet. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate your confidence. Professor R. Willard. All right, Professor, teach us about the sigils. I believe in the original this was also intact. But I'm going to read it again. Don't you worry, guys. Don't you worry. The Greek mythos of summaries in one sentence. Zeus was horny. No. The Greek mythos in summary in one sentence is all of them were horny or angry about it. Period. Because it wasn't just Zeus that was horny. Poseidon was almost as horny. Many of their children who were gods were almost as horny. And many of their human children that were demigods or superhumans, heroes, were also horny. Not everyone. There's a few exceptions, but if they weren't horny, they were angry about it. Pretty sure Hera was very horny for her husband. He was horny for every female. Whoops. And then Artemis did not want to have anything to do with anyone. She was very asexual, so she was angry about it. Hades was chill, but he got angry for other reasons. He was horny for his wife, though. You put Hades and Persephone in the room, and I guarantee you they are already making out. Sorry, that's just the rule. I don't make the rules. They do. But he had other things that he could be angry about. All right. Oh, I was going to read that, and then I didn't read that. I can go back. Just give me a second. I'm going to take a screenshot, and then I will go back and read. I said I was going to read the thing, and then I just was like, nope, we've done this before. I'm not going to read the thing. I'm such a dumbass. Hades is a Chad. Anyway. Introduction. When the scholars of the First Era found any hidden things, either of a natural source or resulting from the creations of man, they were accustomed to record these in various signs with the aid of figures. They did this in order that the sigils of their realm might not be understood by strangers. Historically speaking, sigils are not a new tradition. They have been found in every era and every culture and predate both written text and heraldic arts. However, today, when we use the term sigil, we are referring specifically to realm sigils, those crude circular marks of designation found on royal artifacts, buildings, and older documents. This book was written to make simple the understanding of these fascinating glyphs and to clearly display the correlation between each sigil and the iconography of that realm's royal art. How is the image of a leafless burning tree seen in geometric lines, and what does that tell us of a kingdom's history? Each line, each circle, and each variation tells a story of the land. Even the adorned borders around the sigils have special meaning. Oops, that happens sometimes. The sigil. To understand the realm sigil, we must first dismantle the symbol and identify the individual elements that make up the whole. Each sigil is composed of four things: the core, the dividing lines, or rays, the moats, and the border. The core. Now we finally freaking have all of the things. Oh, I'm so excited. At the center of each sigil is a unique shape different from each realm. If the core gives us a name, then the rest of the sigil tells us the history behind that name. Still, it is important to be able to identify and distinguish the core as a first step in deciphering any sigil, as all the other parts are meaningless if we don't first know the place we are describing. Several example cores taken from well-known sigils: Orenda Aries, Fen Aries, Erija, Corycia, and Arch Aries. We are in Fen Aries. This is us. But we have things in the house that talk about Orendia Aries, which may not exist anymore. Erija, which is the time one. Corycia, which we've seen before, and Arch Aries, which we've seen before. All three of these have a color associated with them as well, that we have learned from the classroom, which is a Studio Edition, Classroom, Grade 1. We know that the mountains are usually associated with yellow on their flag, that I think this is considered to be the heart, but I could be wrong, is usually orange. And then this one is usually purple. We are red. Fen Aries is red. And Orendia Aries we know is black. At least that's my understanding. So, interestingly enough, which one of those is blue is another matter. The rays. Spouting forth from the core will come several dividing lines, splitting the sigil into pieces. From one sigil to another, the rays will often differ in number, style, and form. Studying the differences in these lines will immediately reveal several things about the realm. Transportation. The number of rays. Counting the number of dividing lines on a sigil will reveal to us what method of transportation was prevalent in a realm. Were they a seaside kingdom that relied on ships, or a desert domain that might have employed camels to cross the sandy expanse of their lands? And then we see 3 different ones. The one in the precipice has 3 rays. Let's find out what that means. So, looking like a sun with many rays, naval capabilities, ship routes, seaports, the 8 rays on these sigils resemble the directions on a compass rose. An X-style cross is roads, streets, and carriages. The 4 rays here look like crossroads on a map. 4 rays in a downward direction is horseback, rough trails. Another sigil that uses 4 rays, however, these will always be configured to suggest a horse galloping. I see that. 3 rays, so train system for the sigil below. Locomotion. The 3 rays here are used in sigils for realms that rely on track-based travel. I actually think I want to open that up. I need outer rooms, precipice. Nope. Underground precipice. No, it's not in the precipice. It's not in the precipice. It's in the basement. The abandoned mine, I think, actually. Yeah, abandoned mine. So what we have here, symbol-wise, is so far we have... I should just be doing this here. So our Aries... Train system. Okay, so the sunrise sunset variation is aviation, dirigibles, balloons. The 5 rays here suggest travel above the horizon. A seeming line all the way through is camels, pack mules, arid or desert trails, 2 rays to indicate a flat terrain, and then what looks like a turtle. Turtleback travel, 5 short rays that do not fully extend from the core to the border. Is turtles. Apparently we have turtleback as a thing in this world. That's cool. I'm intrigued by the idea that traveling by turtleback is apparently the major form of transport in one country. It's not even turtle-drawn carts. They're on top of them. Absolutely. It's kind of like elephant back, really. But it's turtles. Giant, huge-ass turtles. I love that. The weather. The style of ray. So we have foggy here. Identifying the style of the ray used in the sigil will show us what weather the kingdom considered native. Some are intuitive, like the jagged lightning-shaped lines to indicate stormy lands. Straight black lines indicate a lack of unusual or harsh weather and normal temperatures. Foggy or misty weather is indicated when the ray has several horizontal slashes across one side. Wavy lines are used to indicate extreme heat. The scorched air and blazing sun cause the otherwise straight rays to appear shimmering. A rainy realm is indicated with rays of 3 vertical lines pouring down. For more extreme stormy weather, a jagged lightning-shaped ray is used. A ray dotted with falling circles is used for colder realms in which snow is a common occurrence. Windy weather is displayed on sigils by the use of bent, curved lines, rays buckling under the high winds. So we have foggy in this particular one. There was Nope. Nope. Not there. Nope. No. No. Nope. There was somewhere else. Not that. No. This is the original. Here, banners, Marshall Fog. That is what I... Okay. Back to what I was reading then. The moats. On each sigil, floating between the rays, are small figures called moats. From the shape and style of the moats used on a sigil, we can tell the type of society a given realm proclaimed. They considered themselves mighty in arms or blessed by artistic and economic fortune. So here we have Metropolitan. Tribal, a primitive realm, hunter and gatherers, agricultural, harvest and farming based society and culture. Martial, militaristic nation engaged in generation spanning wars and heated arguments. Metropolitan, large city state with a dense urban and populous center. Academic, a center for knowledge advanced in various scholarly pursuits. These realms are home to many schools, universities, and libraries. Industrial, engineering driven culture with a focus on manufacturing, invention, and production. Spiritual, an elevated reverence for nature, animals, and the forces that guide us. And poetic, a strong focus on the advancement of the arts, writing, music, and language. The border. Obviously, the border, I think, here is black. But it's hard to say. Around each sigil is an adorned edge serving as a container for the information within. There are 8 different borders, each one corresponding to a different color. These borders always correspond to the banner and national colors of that specific realm. Black, red, violet, pink, green, yellow, orange, and white. I'm pretty sure that they didn't put in the dots for the black because this is made in black stone, but I could be mistaken. because my picture doesn't show any decoration on the border, but it would make sense. Fair. It's been pretty obvious they are associated with black. Yeah. Putting it all together. By studying the core, rays, motes, and border of a sigil, you are now able to unlock the meaning behind what had previously been an undecipherable enigma. Fen Aries, the Grand Realm, transportation, road, carriage, weather, foggy, society, militaristic, banner, red. So that is Fen Aries' association. And as you can see, it lines up with everything you've read beforehand. We have these notes on the back of the old foreman's copy that says Banners Marshal Fog. So this may have been, they were just writing down what they knew, read. So it could be nothing. So having read and understood that book, we'll now realize that the realm sigils were created by the International Tourist Board as a guide for travelers. Yeah, kind of. I actually think it's just to designate what a country is most known for like official documentation. But yeah, essentially that. Crazy. Well, that's that. Let's go. We haven't gotten the special books that sit here. I have been informed that there are special books, but I don't have them. Let's go see what's upstairs. What has changed? I got my total time. Nice. It took me 25 days to reach room 46. The longest day was almost 5 hours. The average day has gone down. It's usually been over 3, but it's roughly 3. And it took me this long to get to room 46. That's definitely new. Resource records, number go up. These two the slowest, but number go up. Draft records, number go up. Shops are the least drafted. Just in general. Billiards room is good. Parlor room, terrible. Because the second key doesn't count. 10 upgrade discs, 6 out of 8 letters. Not bad. Still don't fully know what's going on, but not bad. See what's new in the scrapbook. First item check was a vault key. Top 3, broken lever, vault key, power hammer. Schoolhouse, can't seem to pass up. Hallways, den, parlor. Passage, library, I spend a lot of time here. Security as well, and the entrance hall. I've got 2 out of 8 contraptions. Largest purchase has now been the moon pendant, and I still only have 2 out of the many stamps. This just tells you that you need the magnifying glass to look at the stamps. Maybe one day I will actually put down the freezer and play with it. But these 3 I avoided the most. My highest grade has been 3. I have not gotten through all 8 grades, and I don't know what this back page is for. There's my scrapbook. We're still in the midst of things. Alrighty then. I want to use the special key on the other side. Bookshop! I got money. Bookshop. Your average day dropped because of your curse days. Yeah. I wouldn't go to a foggy militaristic land of carriages. That's fair. Hydrate. Okay, Winter Fairy, I will hydrate. Thank you. I have hydrated. The new clue. Have bishop. I cannot afford any of the books that I have access to, but I have access to it, so if I make more money. Okay. Yeah, I've got some bad news for you. You're already there. What? What do you mean? Oh, the foggy militaristic land of carriages. Yes, absolutely, I'm already there. Unfortunately, I'm already there. Okay. The only way forward is uppies. Servants' quarters I don't get very often. I only have like the 1, 2 bedrooms. I'd much rather have the conference room. I like the conference room. It's a nice room. Plan and fan. Lovely. There's nothing on the table today. It's fine. Let's actually go across. Do I have the pool? No. I want the boiler room, though. This is gonna get tricky if I take it. I could take the billiard room, get more keys. I do need more keys. I'll do that. Ooh, money. Cannot afford a book yet. Yet being the key. Broken lever! Baby. Honey, sweetheart, booba. I love you. Okay, let's play with math. We start with 11. Plus 11. 0 plus 11 is 11. 0 plus 11 minus 10 is 1. 1 times 3 is 3. Nope, that was wrong. What did I do wrong? 11. Oh, I'm sorry. It's not 11 anymore. It's 15. 15 minus 10 is 5. 5 times 3 is 15. No. Why? What? No. 5. Yeah, 5 times 3 is 15. God, brain. Okay, plus 20. Minus 15 is 5. Times 3 is 15. Divided by 15 is 1? Okay. 12 plus 1 is 13. Minus 10 is 3. 3 times 3 is 6. Divided by 3 is 3. Not the key I was looking for. But okay. But okay. Weird day. Wait, it can be... Yes. This one always gives keys. We have special keys, regular keys, and the key card, which is technically a key. It's a special key. It's a common special key. Oh, right. 3 times 3 is 9. But still, divided by 3, you end up back where you started. There was a lot of ending up back where you started in that particular run. Just because I can't do math. Nook. Nook will give me guaranteed extra key. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Ooh, but do I gamba? Do I gamba? I could get more regular keys in here. Do I gamba? The math felt correct in my head, even though the number I was spouting was incorrect. Let's go that way. Because sometimes I am a dum-dum. I'm just taking a moment, one moment. Okay. I gamba. Please have more keys. Wrong kind of keys. I mean, I wanted the car keys, but that is not... If this is locked, I'm not... I have the commissary. I don't think that we have keys in the commissary today. So this could be the end of my run. I gambit a little too hard. Gambit too close to the sun. I don't have enough monies for a book in the bookshop. I could go back to the gift shop, though, and buy more things. And that will be the end of the day, honestly. I tried. Did it work out for me? No. No, it did not. There should be food in the commissary. Do I want a shortcut to the gift shop? I could shortcut to the gift shop. I believe it's less steps to go out this way. Is there anything else in here that I want to do? No. Through the foundation we go. I can't afford any of the books that are available, but I'm definitely going for the gift shop because I know there's something I can buy. I can get two things. Why not? That's all I can afford. Yep. Nope, that's the day. Oh, wait. More? I don't have enough steps to reach it now. Fuck. Fuck. Oh well. This is gonna be stupid. I wish I had like a piece of fruit in here. But I do not. Yeah, I can't even reach it. I'm too sleepy. I must go home. No. Well, I don't really have enough time for another run. But the garden shopping center of tomorrow. 5 green rooms, 5 shop rooms, 5 tomorrow rooms. Mostly hallways. All hallways, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So I have 6 tomorrow. And 1 new room. And 1 new room. So that is where we stand. Good job, everyone. Day 25. We made it to day 25. Thank you so much, Broccoli. Alright, you guys. I think that's where I'm going to wrap it up, which is a little early, but I don't really have time to do more in 10 minutes. It would have to be a really short run, and then we don't feel like we've progressed. But we've progressed massively! Yeah, we've progressed massively. We are going to start day 26 tomorrow, because I'm not done with this game. I hope you guys aren't either. I've been having the time of my life, but let us shift gears a little bit into the end of stream. My name is Mayrin Althea Tover. I do stream Monday through Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern US time. And if that is not your time zone, feel free to give me a follow, put on notifications, either here or over on Blue Sky, whichever floats your goat, because boats already float. If you would like an offline option to keep following along with blueprints or whatever else I'm streaming at the time, you can do so over on YouTube, where you have the VODs anytime, day or night, which is convenient for you, for when you need my company, be it for a drive, just to pass the time while you're cleaning something. All of the handy dandy playlists are there for you guys, and it's how I give back to you for supporting me in my attempt to be a Twitch streamer. Needless to say, I do attempt to raid a friend or make a friend at the end of every stream. So feel free to copy pasta my raid message to send the love on to the next person down the line. I would appreciate it. They would appreciate it. And if you're over on YouTube already because you're watching this as a VOD, feel free to raid the next video and give them some love. Whether it's my video or somebody else's. I'm just happy to share the love. Let's see. I have options. Howsomever, we're gonna go over to PP because she just got back to streaming. She lurks in my chat all the time. She's wonderful. She's lovely. She's playing Final Fantasy 7. So let's go give her all the love for being back to streaming. I hope you guys have a fantastic magical time, regardless of what time zone you are in. And take care of yourselves because we raid in 3, 2, 1. See you next time, guys.